Hi everyone, it's Sharnee Bennett. I am super excited to join you guys today. I am going to do a presentation that I did around Australia recently to over 2,500 people. It's called the 7 Steps to Winning with Facebook Lead Generation. So sit back guys, grab your coffee and let's get right into the value. Okay, so what we're going to share with you today is how to explode your brand on Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to use a very simple and well-known strategy, but it's not often implemented, guys. It's called the shoot and share strategy. I'm going to cover that in steps 1, 2, and 3 of my blueprint. I'm also going to talk to you about how to find your perfect client on Facebook and how to maximize your return on investment using engagement and retargeting audiences. I'm going to show you how to leverage engagement and retargeting audiences in step 4 and step 5. And then I'm going to show you how to get a flood of new clients and customers by simply creating and publishing Facebook ads and, and most important of all, knowing that it's working. Okay, I'm going to show you that in steps 6 and 7 of my blueprint. So guys, I want to just step you through the big picture. I'm going to go through each of these in detail, but let's just start off with the overall map of where we're starting from and where we're going to. All right, so the first distinction I want to share with you is be willing to share your value. The second distinction is continue the conversation offline. The third distinction is start conversations in Messenger. The fourth distinction is engagement audiences. And the fifth distinction is ad retargeting. The sixth distinction is investing in results. And the seventh distinction is persistence and patience, okay? So if you can implement these 7 strategies, these 7 steps for your business on Facebook, then what you're looking for will come to you. I mean, if you're looking for more leads, you will find them in this process. If you're looking for more clients, you will find them in this process. If you're looking for more customers, you will absolutely find them in this process, okay? Everything that you're looking for will come to you if you implement these 7 steps, okay? So first of all, I just want to share with you a little about who I am and why you should listen to me. First of all, I'm the founder of Power of Online Marketing program, course, and community. We have a following online of over 55,000 people reading and watching our content on a daily basis. I'm very blessed to have people supporting our work. We are known for helping people put in place processes and systems to attract people straight out of social media. And we specialize in particular in helping business owners leverage the power of online marketing to grow from pretty much 0 to 100 grand per month online. Okay, so I just want to share with you before, I was like you at one point. I used to work in the corporate world. There's me in the factory with the guys. I used to install SAP and Oracle and PeopleSoft. And I used to wear Viz gear and high vis, what is it called? Steel cap boots. No high heels, no dresses. I was like literally one of the guys on the floor. And as much as I loved what I was doing, I was very good at it. But my obsession, my skill and expertise laid in online marketing. So over a period of 10 years, I have really mastered that craft. And in particular, the last 3 years, I have left a high-paying corporate job and gone out on my own. I've jumped off the cliff and grown wings along the way. So guys, I was just like you at some point, and now I'm also dealing with my own business. So everything we're talking about today, I'm a practitioner. We do this ourselves as well as for our clients and teaching our clients. All right, so step 1, let's talk about be willing to share your value. All right, so back in the big picture, this is step 1. All right, so I really want you to think now about the context of everything. I want you to think about shooting your content once and repurposing it for each of the platforms, okay? So I know you guys are all time poor. I know I was. I used to get to the point where the last thing I felt like doing was a video at the end of a very long, tiring day. But I started to think about the landscape, what's happening over on Facebook, what's happening with Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and blogging and like quotes. And I started to think about how I could essentially use this strategy called the content multiplier to do one key piece of content and then have that repurposed for each of the platforms. You see, when I first started out, I was really just focusing on Facebook, and it's only been as time's gone on, I've started to focus, how are we showing up on YouTube, and how are we showing up on LinkedIn, and what's our profile look like on Instagram? What happens if Facebook actually suddenly gets taken down, or suddenly YouTube disappears? I mean, you never know what's going to happen. So I see being on all the platforms as a bit of a risk mitigation strategy, but also there's just different types of people on each of the platforms. So I started to think about how I could leverage my time and shoot content once and make it multiply across all the platforms. All right, so when I first started, we would literally do a video. I would wake up in the morning and then say, okay, here's what I learned yesterday, or here's what I discovered today. And it was all very chaotic. I found myself stop starting. And there was really no pattern or theme to what I was doing. All right, so when we decided to get serious about what we were doing, we started putting together a content calendar. We now map out 4 weeks of content in advance, and we do content around things like who's influenced us over the years, or what experience have I had with clients, or lessons that I've learned, any personal or business failures, and any hacks or tips. And so I really look at those dimensions as a topic, and then I literally map that out over a period of a week. I mean, you can even see there, we've got the color dress that we're wearing, because we really want to we want to map out the week as we want to make it a theme. I want to take people on a journey. So really what we do is we take our content and we shoot it once, the first Monday of every month, and that means we have the following month's content already scheduled in advance. In fact, we're 2 months ahead at the moment, and it's just fantastic. It just takes that pressure off me having to do this every single day. And the other thing is we can be prepared in advance. If I'm sick for whatever reason, we're still posting. If I get caught up in some client demands, we're still posting. If I decide to take a holiday and go away with my family, we're still posting. So I want you to think about how you're scheduling out your content and how you're getting it to work for you so that you can support your overall work objective. All right, you can see there, guys, the themes for the week and the themes for the topics. All right, so when you're getting your content prepared, we send our content off to rev.com. They do all the transcriptions for us. So half the time we're just loading up our material, and then rev.com is sending those files back to us. We also use a tool called Fiverr. Fiverr is an incredibly amazing platform where you can get lots of little tasks done, graphic design, thumbnails, making any sort of animations on your videos, any editing. And then we're also getting to the point where we're actually getting someone to schedule our content. So we have a virtual assistant who actually helps us with our day-to-day posting. We actually have a set of folders set up for him, and he can go into, say, Monday's folder and take today's file or whatever file it is, and then post that onto all the platforms. So we're training up a guy right now to do that for us, and that basically helps us as a team take away all of that reliance on us having to show up every single day. All right, so that's step number one, guys. And before I move on to the next step, really being willing to share your content will change your life. I've had so many people say, oh, I don't want to give away my gold, or they're worried about giving away all their secrets. But I want you to forget about that and start leading with value. So many people are in a hurry to get to a sale, or they're in a hurry to get somewhere with a client. I want you to forget all of that and just focus on giving value. Even in my business model, we want to give the stuff we're giving away for free is just as, not as just, obviously the paid stuff is great as well, but we want it to be amazing, the stuff that we're sharing on the front end. We don't want to lead with our crappiest stuff. We want to lead with our best stuff. And I think that philosophy has really helped us develop that brand that we're looking for in the market of being a value creator. All right. So now